Alright, my name is Angelo, your anchor. Welcome to Nation's Voice Tower, that hub that keeps you updated on issues pertaining to the political system in Nigeria and abroad, and as it borders the populace of the country. Now, I have an expose. This one reaching our table are two files that are talking about two very important things taking place in the country right now. These secret files have been brought straight to our table, and I want to share it with you. Don't forget, these are secret files. Nobody knows this now in Nigeria, so you have to pay attention and listen to this. Do you know why Bola Ahmed Tinibu wants to go on this war with Niger Republic? Do you know why? Okay, I will tell you why. Now, let me read from my source. After the coup in Niger broke out, Vice President of the USA, who is another drug addict, according to our expose and our own source here, the Vice President of the USA met with Tinibu and asked him to use ECOWAS to restore President Mohamed Bazoum because the US had invested over $100 million building a drone based in Niger and didn't want to lose access to it. This source is very, very reliable. Now, Tinibu had to use this invasion on Niger because he has something to gain from this. Something very, very important to him to gain. Let me tell you what. Now, also, in case you don't know, from our source, not only France buys uranium from Niger Republic, the US currently gets 14% of its uranium from Russia. But it wants to stop buying Russian uranium, and it is looking to Niger to fill that gap as well. So, two things. Military base in Niger, one, and Niger uranium. These are the two things that are ongoing in this coup, the main reasons. Now, so Tinibu asked for something in return from Kamala Harris, who is the Vice President of USA. He asked that they give him international legitimacy after the court declares him president. This is the plan. This is the main plan on ground. So listen now. He knows that there will be protests afterwards, but he doesn't want an NSAS publicity. He wants the US to back him and not let the international media report on it like they did during the NSAS and bring back our girls. Listen, more things on ground. So, an agreement was reached last week that if Tinibu protects the US and French interests in Niger, the US and the European Union will back his government no matter what he does. Listen, more secrets coming out from our source. Now, the following day, Tinibu wrote to the Senate to mobilize the army. It failed. They refused to agree. Remember when senators refused his request to invade Niger Republic? That was that day. Now, he asked the ECOWAS Commission to declare mobilization so it won't look like it's coming from him. Since he's the chairman, why wouldn't they obey it? But the plan is to secretly deploy Nigeria's military equipment and send soldiers, but not as Nigerian soldiers. Are you with me? Just listen attentively. Not as Nigerian soldiers, but as private contractors. Listen very attentively. The truth remains that Asiwaju has something to gain from this. So I want to give you the updates as it is here, so you will know what he is up to. The plan is to send Nigerian soldiers not as Nigerian army, but as private contractors. So listen, the arrangement has already been made, and the US and France are going to fund it. Can you imagine? Happening right under our noses. So, if you are wondering why Tinibu is hell-bent on fighting with Niger, despite all Nigerians being against the war, and even the northern senators, that he fought so hard to get their support during the election, even the northern senators that he fought so hard to get their support during the election, well, it is because he doesn't need them anymore. Once he can win back Niger for the US and France, he is free to do anything he wants to do. Do you understand me? Yes, he is free to do anything he wants to do in Nigeria and no one will care, according to our source. He can even kill all the protesters and you won't see it in the international news. Don't think this is far-fetched. Just Google this particular name so you will get a proof of what we are saying, so you will know how legit this source is. Now, Google this name, Augusto Pinochet. Augusto Pinochet. You can see on our screen here, of Chile. Augusto Pinochet of Chile. Suharto of Indonesia, who killed over 1 million people in Indonesia with US support. Or Ferdinand Marcos. You will know what we are saying. Okay, so the truth remains that what Tinibu is trying to do is to his own advantage. Do you understand? Now, Tinibu is trying, from our source now, Tinibu is trying to do is to gain the approval of the West to completely take over Nigeria, kill Nigerians, and plunder the nation dry while having the unconditional support of the almighty United States. That is the situation on ground now. So this secret is straight from our source, and this is top secret. I have given you proofs to confirm this particular statement, so you will know to what extent. No wonder he's hell-bent on invading Niger instead of using diplomacy. Well, that is that from that particular update. I hope you understood that update, and I will bring you more. All right, you understood that update there, and I'm going straight to the second update that has a video evidence. Yes, I'm sorry, we could not lay hands on the other video evidences, but as they come on board, we will bring it and share it with our lovely viewers. Now, to confirm that particular statement I told you, let me shock you. There was an expose from my source sometime last week on 7th of August. That video was taken on 7th of August, but right from 7th of August, there was a restriction, so we couldn't lay our hands on that particular video until last night. So this particular video will tell you what I am trying to say, how forces are being joined with the Nigerian army to fight Niger Republic under that particular illicit dealing that Asiwaju wants to do. He wants to gain something from this. So this has confirmed what I'm telling you, the involvement of the US and France in this possible invasion on Niger Republic. Now, sometime last week, there was a video taken secretly about some armored cars and military equipment being brought on board of a ship at Onne seaport in Rivers State. This is to show you what involvement foreign bodies have in this. Why are they shipping down military equipment? Lots of them in Onne seaport. Don't we have them? Or have Nigerians ever requested for foreign military equipment? So all of a sudden, the foreign community are now dropping foreign equipment in Nigeria. So I would like you to watch that video so that you will confirm what we are saying, that there is a secret ploy, there is a personal vendetta for the Nigerian government to gain from this planned invasion with Niger Republic. Watch this video. More details when I come back.
Personnel carriers, and they just got out of the Onne port in Rivers State. Today's date is the 7th. This is the 7th of August 2023, and this is what we saw this night. A lot of armored vehicles leaving Onne port, FOT to be precise, and they are on their way out. We don't know where they are going.
Yes, so you have watched the video. Can you now confirm what I'm saying? Can you now confirm what I have been saying? Well, I wouldn't say much. Please, I would like to urge people of or officers of the Nigerian Army. Well, I don't know what's happening there, but I just hope this doesn't be another high tone or another turnout of a large massacre on our Nigerian or personnel on Nigerian of the Nigerian Army. Let me urge our viewers, please like our videos, share them. Please don't forget to watch till the end. Drop a comment for us in the comment section. And finally, if you're watching me for the first time, do well to tap the notification bell. Do it now, so that anytime we drop contents like this, you're going to get it. Please, finally, subscribe to the channel so that you will be part of us. Don't you want it? Please do so. Now, finally, I would go straight to Edo State about the issue that has been taking place in Edo State between the Governor Obaseki, and his deputy, Honorable Philip Shuaibu. I have brought you 2 or 3 updates on that. Yesterday, I brought you updates on the fact that Adams Oshomole spoke about it. Now, today, the governor said enough is enough. I have heard of this more than enough, and I will come out to spill the milk. He said he spoke on the first interview and he tried to hide and cover up his deputy governor because of 1 or 2 things and closeness. But this time around, he said he would not cover anything up. In fact, he came out to say that the deputy governor, Honorable Shuaibu, was desperate to the extent that he even planned a coup against his boss, Governor Obaseki. Wow, I am shocked. So this particular expose, the governor said that I am tired of hiding this. Let me come out and say it so that anything that will happen would happen. Heavens will not fall. Listen and watch Governor Obaseki expose his deputy governor after all he has done for this man, after taking him under his wings to be a deputy governor of Edo State, giving him an opportunity to govern the state through the PDP. He is coming to bite the finger that fed him. So sad. Such people are very, very ungrateful. Watch this video.
Let me go back to the main issue, what really happened and created this problem. I proclaimed the House of Assembly. He was in Abuja. Before he left, I called the chairman. The chairman is here. I said, look, I want nominations for commissioners. What we normally do, we will sit down, about 5 of us, looking at the list, local government and local government, what have been submitted. Ask the chairman. That morning, I called him for the meeting. What did he say? He said he will not attend. That is why Isako does not have commissioner. He said he will not attend. I said, okay, well, let us go ahead. I will still give him that respect for us to consider when he's ready. He then went to Abuja. What struck me, and I've never said this to anybody, is that after I proclaimed the House of Assembly, we're now going to elect officers to the House of Assembly. He was in Abuja. He came back that day. I am the chief security officer of the state. I get any information I need. But I have that responsibility to keep quiet and use the information properly. My deputy called a leader in APC, telling that leader that during the elections the next day of the leadership, particular speaker of the House of Assembly, that he has 5 members who are loyal to him, and that he would like the 7 members of APC to work with the 5 members of PDP to produce a speaker. This information will still be corroborated by somebody else. At that point, I called the PDP members to my house just to familiarize with them. And as usual, he tried to barge in. I said, well, you cannot just come to my house. It's my private house. It's not even government house. You have to have the courtesy. But now it is my prerogative whether I want you to come in or not. After I heard what he had done, I said, you can't come into our meeting. We met, agreed. The next day, we went to the House of Assembly. He went there, and we did what we did. As far as I'm concerned, that was not working in our common interest. Why will the deputy governor seek to have another candidate, another speakership candidate, outside of what the governor wants? Are we working together? That is where I now knew that we had a problem. To say the deputy governor had become so desperate to take over that he would do anything, including carrying out a coup against his governor. How can you say you are loyal and you don't do that sort of a thing? What was kind of disturbing was the excuses he gave in his petition. This is a matter before the courts. I don't want to talk much about it. How can somebody swear to an affidavit, right? A public officer, with information that is patently wrong and false? That we stopped him from coming into ESCO. Meanwhile, you attended that ESCO and you signed.
All right, all said and done. Well, politics is politics. Nigerian politics is Nigerian politics. So I will tell you that no matter what you do in politics, it's better you don't have a godfather than you have one and then you bite the finger that fed you. The truth remains that Nigerian politics is being characterized by godfathers. So if you don't have one godfather and then you are under the wings of a particular governor, I bet and I beg you to please go for what is right and do what is right. Well, from this scenario, I don't think Philip Shuaibu is doing what is right, because first of all, you're pitching your tent with the APC, and the APC don't even want you, because Adams Oshomole has said the APC is not a rehabilitation center, so they don't want to accept people like Philip Shuaibu, just like he said in the video yesterday. So please retrace your steps and fix your broken relationship with your boss. Hence the emergence of a good and very stable Edo State government. Thank you so much. See you next time in my next video. From us here, we're joining the curtain. Bye.